It's time to say goodbye to the tech that died in 2014. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. As we look back on the tech news of 2014, I wanted to pay respects to the gadgets and software that we lost this year. The tech world moves fast, and in the quest for progress, there are casualties. Microsoft especially faced quite a number of losses. This was the year Windows XP and Internet Explorer 6 officially died. Microsoft dropped support for XP and the old browser in April, no longer giving security patches for the system that's still used widely by businesses. To commemorate the death of the 12-year-old system, Microsoft created a game called Escape from XP, where you have to fight to survive in the digital wasteland. Next on the chopping block is Windows 7, which ends support on January 13th. We also said goodbye to Windows Live Messenger, also known as MSN Messenger. The 14-year-old chat service merged with Skype last year, but users in China were the last to hang on when it shut down in October. The company also killed off clip art. Microsoft Office no longer will have a library of corny clip art. Instead, if you want to insert a photo, the new Office will direct you to a Bing image search. I'm gonna miss those little stick screen beans. They got me through so many school projects. And there's one more thing Microsoft killed off, Windows 9. Well, technically there never was a Windows 9. Microsoft announced the next version of the operating system will be called Windows 10. Jumping from 8 to 10, poor 9 never had a chance. We also lost some apps in the Facebook family. In May, the social network pulled the Poke app, which was trying to compete with Snapchat, and it pulled the Camera app, which was similar to Instagram. Also in social networking, LinkedIn pulled the email app called LinkedIn Intro. The short-lived app scanned your emails to give you contact suggestions, but it was criticized for its security issues. It met its end in March. Google shuttered a social network you may have never heard of, but it was huge in Brazil. Orkut, the first Google social network, closed down in September. It launched the same year as Facebook, back in 2004. And Flappy Bird became a top trending story of the year for being a quirky game that was pulled in February because the creator felt guilty that people get addicted to it. The game has since been reborn as Flappy Bird's Family for the Amazon Fire TV. The 2-year-old internet TV service Aereo went off the air for good after losing a battle at the Supreme Court. But perhaps one of the hardest losses for techies will be the iPod Classic music player. The last model to sport a click wheel lasted for 7 years until September, when Apple stopped selling it online. That's your Tech News Update from our studios in New York. I'm Bridget Carey.